Hi, I'm Everest, and I'm here to review The Warrior. Let's talk about it. What else we gonna do? Um, I am not gonna use any names, directors, actors, whatever, because I don't want to name drop because everyone's rising to fame now. But don't worry, we're just gonna focus on the story, so no name dropping. Oh, is that Tom Hardy? Sorry, Tom Hardy's in this. Sorry, that was quite a lame joke. But anyway, here's the situation. I'm a little bit under the weather again, as I always am in my reviews. The situation is as follows. This is a movie about two things. One, the father-son relationship, and two, the father-son relationship. And let me explain what I mean by that because I know you're confused. Number one, the father and the favorite son. Okay, that's that relationship. Who happens to be the younger son in this film, obviously. And then when I say father son, forget that. Forget that. What I actually mean, if you break down, okay, that role or that word or the way I want to say it, it's the older brother to the younger brother role, which is also a father son relationship because if the father's an invalid, which they set that up in this film, as the father is incapable of remaining away from alcohol long enough to take care of the things he needs to take care of in his life. And that may be because he has some horrendous past or whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's unfair to bring it to your children. All right? And that's what ends up happening. And that's the perspective the mother takes. So she ends up removing the kids away from the family, from him, the drunken father. Or at least she attempts to. And at the last minute, the other son decides, I'm staying with my father. And also because there's a girl involved. And then the other son is now separated from his older brother that's supposed to assume the fatherly role when the father's not there. Okay? Least of most, the older brother role. Then, when the younger son and the mother leave, the mother ends up dying. So now he's really on his own and has like a huge need for his older brother, but his older brother's not there. So that's just what happens, okay? And then that is just a firestorm waiting to happen on that side of things. We'll put him here. We'll put him here, okay? That's the younger favorite son. All that stuff just happened in his life. The older son that stayed, okay, he's not the favorite. But he took that opportunity because he thought, oh, younger son is gone. Fuck him. I get to be the favorite now. I get to be loved. But he was wrong. Very wrong. But what he does get, which the other son did not get, is a girl who is very strong and is willing to kind of direct him and drag him out of the trenches to kind of show him what life can be like without all this bullshit in his life, right? So he signs up for the marriage brigade, right? So he gets married and has two kids and whatever, and he's changing his life. His life has changed and whatever. However, as is true, I'm not a therapist, but I'm going to tell you this. As is true about people who've had traumatic things happen in their life, they never seem to do things correctly. Or they do, and then somehow it gets ruined. Okay, I'm one of those people. Okay, traumatic experiences in my life, and I cannot get out of my own way. I'm constantly ruining things, or not me, but there's some element of like ruining and not ruining and whatever. So that's what's happening with these two brothers, and that's why the movie's compelling because now they're at a point where they try to make it on their own, but somehow it just got ruined and everything is going bad, and so now they have to come back to the original element, which is their fighting abilities, and they have to join this tournament to kind of make things right. They each have their own element, okay? The things they tried to do on their own got all fucked up, all right? And now they're trying to fix it by getting in this tournament. However, interesting elements, the younger son, the favorite one who left, needs to find his father because his father, he's what he considers the best trainer. Okay, so that he has to come back and do that. The older brother, okay, found a friend who was a trainer when he was still fighting the UFC. So he goes back to him and asks that favor, so he trains. However, this tournament slowly is bringing them together. First, the favorite and the father, and then it comes back to the fact that, like, the non-favorite is the last to find out that, things are, the favorite son is back in town and all that. Right. So it couldn't get better. And so they have to confront each other, all of them, since they haven't seen each other in a while. Oh, and by the way, when the movie picks up, the father's been 1,000 days sober, which is 3 years, for those of you that can't count. Yeah, 3 years. I can count. Don't play me like that. I can count. Anyway, it's Everest. That was my review of Warrior. Fantastic film. The fighting is brilliant. Okay, I didn't want to talk too much about it because, I know people are intelligent. They want to watch something other than that. But I am not a crier, okay? Not. I don't cry. Ever. Well, no. I mean, rarely. Okay, my percentage of crying is about 0.2%. Because I had a lot of things I have to suppress in my life, okay? I watched this film, and I cried. A grown-ass man. I cried. One tear, though. One tear. Don't play me. No, it wasn't 1,000 tears, but just one tear. Okay? Watch this film. It is fantastic. It will push you emotionally. Okay? There are some scenes in here that are rough to watch, but you will enjoy. You'll enjoy. There will never be another action-y, fighting, fist-to-the-face film that will be as emotionally draining as this is. Intelligent action film. There you go. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get off the nanny, okay, and pay attention to what an intelligent action movie is. Grow up, basically. 2.